What's up, guys? I got a new TV show on the line today. It is Watchmen. They've released a couple of episodes so far, but for now we're gonna be reviewing episode 1. Now the first thing we see in this episode is the familiar bold and yellow Watchmen logo, only this time it's crackling and flashing within the light of a projector. Then we watch a silent film while outside the theater the law and the mob alike have conspired to destroy a peaceful and prosperous black neighborhood. It's Tulsa, 1921, in which a dozen innocent black lives were taken and in which an entire community was wiped off the map. Now this is gonna be an awesome video. Let's get started. Welcome, it's 2019's Watchmen. This isn't your typical TV show. I love what the showrunner did. Him, the actors, the writers, the editors, and everyone else involved in making the series did the impossible and made it feel like a vital part of our current cultural conversation. And in this episode 1, it's titled, or the theme is Trust in the Law and There'll Be No More Mob Justice, daring us to believe it while the evidence points to the contrary. Like many of the first couple of issues of a graphic novel, the first issue of The Watchmen understands the value of airdropping a viewer into a brand new, richly realized world and letting them explore the new environment all on their own. There is no hand holding here, from the Tulsa 1921 opener to the Tulsa present day moment that immediately follows it, in which a scene of a black police officer pulling over a suspected white supremacist and both of them driving an electric car. This takes the unbelievable tension of the opening minutes and somehow finds a way to reattach all of it together. Now with all of that being said, the thing about Watchmen is that the viewer is able to learn the rules of this new world that they're suddenly put into, and in the process we do not lose one bit of sweaty tension that the characters involved experience. We also learn that the Russia mask is bad news and that the police have to remotely unlock their guns to be used in the field. This is not only a tense and brilliantly crafted show, but also an uncomfortable horror of the reality we are already familiar with. Like I said before, guys, Watchmen requires a lot of trust in the viewer right off the bat. 2 scenes in a row. In fact, all of this first hour of Watchmen is titled It's Summer and We're Running Out of Ice, and believing that requires an uncommonly strong bond of trust between the creator and the viewer. And all of a sudden the audience is thrown into a world with little guidance and almost certainly the correct artistic choice, because this episode now feels like the beginning of something big and something real. Now going into Watchmen, if you are going to watch Watchmen, you have to know that you are trusting the show completely and you trust that it knows what it's doing. Now with all of that being said, it's summer and we're running out of ice. The title of the episode does such a marvelous job of balancing all the necessary plot lines for the show without making it feel too conventional, without making it feel too noticeable. But I will say this, that the first hour of Watchmen feels ironic. Now at first glance, Watchmen isn't so much of a show because the world is being built and the stakes are being set, and Watchmen has the necessary tools on hand to create something really special here, and HBO did it again. Watchmen is an awesome show. You guys should go check that out. I also did a video actually on another HBO show called Chernobyl. It's on the channel right now. You guys can go check that out. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button and tell me what you think about Watchmen in the comment section below. And until the next one, guys, peace out.